Okay, RM, tips and tricks, I think number 8 or number 7, how to get into sheridan animation and how to improve your portfolio. When you get your turnaround, make sure you have 4 views: the front view, the back view, side view, well, 3/4 view, and side view. So those are the views they want. And then when you have your storyboard, make sure you get the character. They change it every year or so. Sometimes it's a person, sometimes it's an animal. And when you have your life drawing, you could cheat. You could use Playboy, you could use YouTube videos, but when they ask you where you get them, just say you're taking, well, I took a part-time life drawing or someplace and I did those that way. And make sure you're drawing on newsprint, not 8x10 paper. That's how I submitted my first try. If you don't get in your first try, you probably will get like a score of 2, and don't feel bad about it. And if you don't submit any digital, most people do not have access to digital at home unless they've already been taking animation someplace and they're further ahead of most people. But teachers, from what I hear, once you're in there and you're learning, they want everybody on the same page, from what I hear. Everybody's not on the same page. Everybody has different tools at home. Everybody has different experience. Everybody's from different countries and they have different access to what they have. And these teachers, they want everybody on the same page. So how is everybody going to be on the same page when they have all different experiences? So there's an extra to learn your animal drawing. You can learn your object drawing. You could draw like a lamp. You could draw like a juice box. You could draw something simple. You don't have to draw complicated landscapes. If it's something you want to learn, you will have to do painting, but most of it's going to be going into digital, and most of us don't have that unless we've been already learning that at school, so you might not have access to digital. So just put in painting, put in watercolor if you can. Watercolor is very expensive. I recommend acrylic or oil painting. You can buy like a small set for like $100 and small canvas and do some kind of landscape. Take a picture from a TV show, cartoon that you like, and try to draw the landscape that way. It doesn't have to be a realistic landscape for animation. Maybe for illustration it does, but I don't know why people want animation. It's fun to try to get into, but you have to pay your portfolio fee, about $50. You have to pay to get there, about $20 on the review day. I don't recommend going to the school for a review because the lineups there are very long. I tried that once and I barely made it. Doesn't help at all. You just waste your time and you waste your money getting there for a portfolio review. Just make sure you have painting, life drawing, your animal drawing. You can put that in your extras. If you don't know what to paint, you can paint people, famous people, country singers, rock stars, anybody famous. You can paint landscapes. And if you have digital, buy yourself a digital tablet. That'll help you. Invest $200 into a tablet. And most people, that's all they have. So if they have more stuff to submit, because they've been already studying Sheridan or something else that has digital available to them. I don't know if Art Fundamentals has digital. When I went for Art Fundamentals, they did not have no digital, so maybe now they do teach a little bit digital, so things change. It might be better for you to take art fundamentals if you don't get in. If you don't get in, you have to reapply again. Or try for a different school, and if you're set on Sheridan, the one program, then you have to reapply. And don't worry about the other schools. So, thanks for watching Tips and Tricks. Work on your animal drawing. That'll help you in your extras. If you're doing more digital, if you're doing more drawing, it doesn't really matter. Because they pick whoever they pick, and that's how things are. But for animation, just work on your animal drawing. Whether you submit on paper, just stock up on paper. If you're drawing on paper, you could buy paper from online and pay in bulk. And then you have to buy this ain't proper animation paper, so this is the best paper I could find, the cheapest paper. Then you get hole punch it somehow. You need to buy a hole puncher, you need to buy a light box, you need to buy an animation program, stop motion program to film anything into it and see how it works. So it's a lot of stuff you need for yourself. A desk, pencil sharpener. Start buying stuff for yourself. If you can, get yourself a Wacom Cintiq, running about 4,000, 5,000 bucks for the cheap one, all the way up to 10,000. So that's where the money comes in. So most of us do not have access to that stuff, so just buy a tablet. Thanks for watching. Tips and Tricks, number 7, episode 7 or 8. Probably 8, episode 8. What to include into your extras.